So what do we do at ASICS? Our philosophy is based upon our research of what Allah wants us to develop in the Quran. To develop a human being according to the Quran, we must have three things. Number one, akal arif. Basically, it means an akal that is able to know Allah and understands their purpose on earth, is able to understand what is happening around them and becomes someone who knows what to do and how to do it. Number two, qalbun salim. Basically, it means a full and tranquil heart, which translates into a beautiful character that wants to help and brings peace to everything and everyone around them. Number three, jasad qanitin. Basically means being able to bodily and physically commit and do what needs to be done. So when we are assessing, there are three things that we need to consider. Number one, what to evaluate, how to evaluate, and who to evaluate. Since we have three main education goals, akal arif, qalbun salim, and jasad qanitin, obviously we need to evaluate how far those goals are achieved. But the three main goals are lifelong goals. They are not just what students can achieve during their schooling period. Therefore, we need to set clear milestones or a series of smaller goals to achieve the main goals. We need to focus more on the milestones because it guides the teachers whether we are all in the correct path towards achieving our goal. But setting the milestones can be quite confusing as well, as there are many approaches being used by educators throughout the whole world. Most common forms are standard-based assessment and skill-based assessment. The standard-based assessment is more suitable for knowledge-based curriculum such as IGCSE, where educators set what knowledge or content students need to learn. So educators presented the content and tested the mastery level of that content. The mastery level is represented by marks and a range of marks such as grade A's, B, C's or D's. It is among the easiest evaluation system, but the setback is quite major. Suppose a student named Ahmad got an A for his Cambridge IGCSE biology. We assumed that he mastered biology. But if we test Ahmad with SPM biology paper, he could get C or even D. Can we assume he mastered biology now? The correct interpretation is Ahmad mastered the content being presented by his teacher, not biology. Now, another problem has arisen. What are the contents being presented? Are the contents holistic enough to develop the person as a whole? Or just to create workers to fulfill the needs of the market and industry? Or is it to fulfill the needs of the world of academia that focuses only on producing scholars? Or just to create a world where humans just live and do whatever their heart desires? Are we evaluating the right content, the content that truly matters? How are we evaluating it? Can everything be tested and given A, B, C's and D's? And according to whom should we evaluate our progress? To solve this issue of holistic, fair and timely reporting, ASICS divided the reporting into three categories. Academic Mastery Report for Akal Arif, Fast Character Report for Qalbun Salim, and Talent and Productivity Development for Jasad. For the Academic Mastery Report, we have three parts. Number one, the components and elements. The components and elements are comprised of three parts. Scholarship ability, which is the ability to learn and acquire knowledge, which includes English as a language to read and understand, mathematics for arithmetics, pattern recognition, and thinking and logical skills. Number two, the essential or core knowledge, which is the Quranic sciences. And number three is the specialization or streaming, which is based on the interests and talents of each specific person. Number two, reporting format. For the reporting format, ASICS uses Edmonton Mezek Path for the English and mathematics, student performance report for the essential Quranic sciences, and the Edmonton courseware to evaluate how passionate the student is in their selected or given subject streams. Number three is the evaluation process. The scholarship abilities for English, reading and language arts, and also mathematics is provided and tested by the artificial intelligence, the AI, in the exact path itself. And it also provides the students with their own learning path, which is according to their level of mastery. Number 2, the essential and core knowledge, the Quranic sciences, is evaluated by the teachers themselves. Number 3 is for the specialization of streaming. This is based on the Elementum courseware data according to how long the students commit to their selected subject stream. This concludes the Akal Arif development part of ASICS reporting. The second part that is developed at ASICS is the Qalbun Salim, which translates into a beautiful character. Character reporting differs from behavior reporting. Character reporting should reflect the overall character that emanates from a person's intellect, heart, and action. On the other hand, behavior reporting merely focuses on a person's actions in the moment, whether they are verbal or non-verbal, impulsive or planned. The goal of character building is to cultivate makarim al-akhlaq, the noblest of character traits, while the goal of behavior management or modification is solely to eliminate negative behaviors such as disrespect and disruptiveness. In the classical Islamic education system, character is considered a maqam, an inherent aspect of a person, while behavior is an ahwal, a temporary and inconsistent state of actions. When evaluating character, we encounter 3 limitations. First, we can only report on observable traits. Since character is a reflection of what lies deep within one's heart, mind, and soul, the observable traits we see are merely the tip of the iceberg. Second, our observations are limited to school hours or supplemented by feedback from parents. For traits to truly be considered part of one's character, they must be consistent at school, at home, and in all aspects of life. Given these limitations, claiming that any character report can be complete and accurate is an overstatement. The third limitation is the scope. Character is a vast concept, and character building encompasses a wide range of qualities. It is nearly impossible for any party to observe them all. When someone says, "This boy has good character," there can be 1001 different interpretations of what constitutes good character. Therefore, we need to narrow down the scope. Inspired by the saying of the Prophet Muhammad SAW that I was not sent except to perfect good character, we focus on the compulsory characters, the sifat wajib of Rasul, as a framework to narrow down and simplify the scope. It is crucial to understand that the purpose of character reporting is not to grade, judge, or label someone's character. Most importantly, it serves as a tool to emphasize the importance and value of character building. It sets clear expectations for students regarding the type of character we hope to see from them. Students can easily see where they stand, at least based on the assessment of their teachers and themselves, and what they should strive for, all within a single page. The FAST framework, which stands for Fatonah, Amanah, Siddiq, and Tabligh, encompasses 4 key elements that contribute to a holistic assessment of an individual's qualities. Each element consists of 3 sub-elements that provide further insight into the specific characteristics being evaluated. The first element, Fatonah, or learnability, focuses on an individual's curiosity and appreciation for knowledge. It assesses their ability to ask questions, to engage in active learning, and provide necessary subject materials. The 3 sub-elements under Fatonah are curiosity and appreciation of knowledge, application and problem solving, and working memory and attention span. The second element, Amanah, or dependability, focuses on assessing an individual's reliability and trustworthiness. It comprises 3 sub-elements: wholeheartedness, consistency, and punctuality. The third element, Siddiq, or integrity, focuses on evaluating an individual's honesty, humility, and fairness. It consists of the following sub-elements: Number 1, humility. Number 2, courage. Number 3, fairness. The fourth element, tabligh or connectedness, focuses on an individual's ability to foster a sense of community, inclusivity, and consideration for others. It comprises the following sub-elements. Number 1, altruism. Number 2, inclusiveness. And number 3, consideration. During the evaluation process, a student will be assigned a dedicated coach. The coach will discuss with other instructors about their observation of the student, gather insight from the interactions between the coach and the student's parents, gather insight from the interactions among the student's friends and classmates, highlight the most accurate descriptor in the rubric that best describe the students according to all the insight gathered. Meet the students to discuss the finding and ask if he or she agrees with the findings. Coach can then make necessary adjustment if new insight are gained during the meeting. The coach will show what areas need to be worked on and how to work on those areas. The coach will then share findings with parents during PTC meetings and discuss on how parents and teachers could help the student achieve more. So based on the insight gained from the discussion between parents, teachers, coaches, instructors, and students themselves, we are then able to create short-term and long-term plans to further develop the students for their future. Together, we strive for the betterment of the children and for the future of the Ummah and the world. May Allah bless all our efforts and may He guide us towards the correct path, inshallah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.